Okay, so on that last video, we were going over ones where they had kind of some numbers in there, and it was a little bit easier to see what the common denominator was going to be. There are going to be some that are a little bit more complex, meaning, yes, I can see that this bottom has a factor of x plus 2, and I can see that this bottom has a factor of x minus 4, but I cannot see what the factor is for this one here. Okay, that's an x squared minus 2x. So what do I need to do first for this problem here before I can solve it? Well, I'm going to need to factor x squared minus 2x minus 8. Now, I don't have enough room, but if I was you guys, I would move this off in the margins of your notes. So we need to factor our x squared minus 2x minus 8. Okay, and I'm going to factor that. I've got my 1 times my 8. So I need factors of 8 that will subtract to give me 2. Well, 4 minus 2 would give me 2, so I'm going to be using 4 and 2. X squared, 4x, 2x, minus 8. I need it to equal a negative 2, so that means I need my bigger number to be the negative. So negative 4 and a positive 2. What can I pull out of these two terms here? Well, I can pull out an x, leaves me with an x minus 4. What can I pull out of these two terms here? I can pull out a positive 2. Leaves me with an x minus 4. So my factor up here is x plus 2 times x minus 4. Okay? So again, I would have that written off in the margin so that you guys have room to work. I just wanted to show you guys that there as well. Okay? So now I'm just going to rewrite this part up here, and I'm going to rewrite it with the denominator that we just found after factoring. Okay, so I've got 2 over x plus 2, and then now I've got a plus 5 over, instead of x squared minus 2x minus 8, I now have an x plus 2 times an x minus 4. And that equals 1 over x minus 4. Okay, so now I am ready to multiply by my common denominator. So if I was going to be adding this fraction and that fraction and that fraction together, what would their denominator have to be? Well, remember, their denominators would all have to be the same. So that means that this one over here would need that x minus 4, and this one over here would need that x plus 2. But they all have to have an x plus 2 and an x minus 4. Okay, so the common denominator that we are going to multiply everything by is x plus 2 times x minus 4. Okay, and I'm going to multiply that to every single thing up here. Okay, so I'm going to have to write small to show all this stuff. X minus 4 times x plus 2 over 1 times 2 over x plus 2. Okay, plus, I've got another one, x minus 4 times x plus 2 over 1 times 5 over x plus 2 times x minus 4 equals, and again I've got x minus 4 times x plus 2 over 1 times 1 over x minus 4. Okay, and again, things should be canceling. So with this first pairing, what can I cancel? Well, they both have an x plus 2. So I am left with a 2 times x minus 4. Okay, then what can cancel with this next one? Well, I can cancel again an x plus 2. I can also cancel an x minus 4. So the only thing that I have left up there is a 5. So I've got a plus 5. Equals, on the last one, what can we cancel? Well, I see an x minus 4 and an x minus 4 there. So I end up with a 1 times x plus 2. Okay, so hopefully you guys are kind of getting the pattern of how you're able to cancel these things here. Now, as I'm going through, 1 times x plus 2, that's just x plus 2, distribute your 1 in, but 1 times anything is just itself. I can distribute in my 2 here, 2x minus 8 plus 5 equals x plus 2. That gives me a 2x minus 3, because a negative 8 plus 5 gives me a negative 3, equals x plus 2. I could subtract x, so that would cancel that there. That would mean that I would need to add 3 to get rid of that. add 3, and I end up with x equals 5. So my x value for this equals 5. We're going to do one more example like this where it's a little bit more difficult. I got 2 over y plus 3, 3 over y minus 4, 2y minus 2 over y squared minus y minus 12. So again, first step is you're going to have to factor this. We got to factor that to figure out if that can be, or what our common denominator is. Okay, go ahead and pause the video and try that one on your own. Okay, hopefully you have that video paused. So again, I would be kind of showing this off in your margins, y squared minus y minus 12. Okay, and just to kind of speed up the video a little bit here, we end up with 4 and 3. I work all my subtraction out, and this factors to a y plus 3 times a y minus 4. So we can rewrite this problem. It's 2 over y plus 3 plus 3 over y minus 4 equals 2y minus 2, almost wrote 12, sorry, 2y minus 2 over, and then we just factored, okay, that factors to a y plus 3 times a y minus 4. Okay, so hopefully when we look at this, we can see that our common denominator is going to be a y plus 3 times a y minus 4. Okay, this one had a y plus 3, y minus 4. So this one needs a y minus 4. This one needs a y plus 3. This one already has both of them. Okay? So, again, I've got to multiply this times everything. So it's going to get multiplied by each individual one. So y plus 3 times y minus 4 over 1 times 2 over y plus 3. Plus, and then again, because I'm taking everything time this. Okay, hope that's coming back. All right. Yep, okay, sorry about that. We're a little bit off-centered here now. Okay, there we go. Again, I've got a, sorry, let me get my pen working. A y plus 3 times a y minus 4 over 1 times, now I've got a 3 over y minus 4 equals, and again my last one here, I've got a y plus 3 times a y minus 4, that's all over 1 times, now I've got a 2y minus 2 over a y plus 3 times a y minus 4. And again, as you guys are doing this, I'm writing a whole bunch. You guys might be kind of noticing how this pattern works on what you can and can't cancel. So if you're starting to get that, you don't have to write out all this step. But my y plus 3's would cancel. So I'm left with a 2 times a y minus 4. Okay, plus, now my y minus 4's cancel. So I'm left with a 3 times y plus 3 equals, now on the left side here, my y plus 3 cancels and my y minus 4 cancels. So I am left with a 2y minus 2 because everything canceled other than that part on the top. I'm going to go ahead and distribute. So 2y minus 8 plus 3y plus 9 equals 2y minus 2. And then 3y and 2y gives me 5y plus 1 equals 2y minus 2. Okay, so that was just combining my 2y and my 3y to give me my 5y, combining my negative 8 and my positive 9 to give me that positive 1. Okay, I could subtract 2y from over here. It means I have to do it over here as well. I could subtract 1 from over here, which means I need to subtract 1 from here. And I end up with 3y equals negative 3. And divide both of those, I get that y equals negative 1. So again, y equals negative 1 is my answer. Okay? And then the last video that we're going to go over, guys, we just have 2 other problems that we are going to look at, and they are 2 kind of special cases that you need to be aware of when you are solving